you can look out at the Las Vegas Valley and look at our golf club, look at our casinos, look at our land development projects, look at our billboard and think, oh, successful American corporation. But what a lot of people don't know and what we don't heavily publicize is there are tremendous hours and a multitude of people who work year-round to do good, to make Las Vegas better in a low-key way across 9, 10, 12 different charities every year. And that's the underpinning of what we do and why we love the success we have, and we're just blessed to do it.
Sharing and helping the people in need is critically important to everybody to make our community better. And I think it's very important that we give back to the community when you have a lot of success.
When I started here 21 years ago, Gary was on the board of directors at Opportunity Village. I was very, oh my gosh, there's Gary going. He's a developer, he's local, he's influential. It's amazing to see people of that stature come and support this organization. And then it was consistent. He was always there. So his advice, his direction, his influence was so important. And then to bring Olympia Group in as the organization that really helped to continue the partnership and sustainability of Opportunity Village has been very important.
There's a lot of organizations that don't give to charities. Olympia Company is not one of those. They're a great giver, and they've been blessed with some incredible developments over the years, and they've always been very generous with that.
Olympia Companies started back in the mid to late 90s. Gary Goett and his wife Darylyn moved here from Phoenix with their partner Guy Anzalaco, and through some BLM land exchanges, traded land for what we now call Southern Highlands. At that point in time, people thought it was really far away, and funny enough, actually thought it was sort of a silly idea to develop land out here. And now we're here in the heart of 8,000 homes. I think once everybody at the Olympia Company started seeing the success, you have to recognize what an amazing achievement that is, and you take part of that achievement and give back. And from there came the Olympia Companies Charitable Foundation.
The Boys and Girls Club is the pride and joy of Gary, but also this community because it grew up with it.
You can build a bunch of houses, but building a neighborhood is a much different task. And that's always been the focus of the Olympia Companies, and it's why Gary wanted to put the Southern Highlands Club dead center in the middle of the community. Make it the heart, make it the go-to place, and tell the children that they're safe and they have somewhere to go, and not just somewhere to go, somewhere beautiful to go. And that's why we've maintained our partnership with them. The same for Sky Canyon and building that, putting the community center that is in the heart of that first, and having signature events and making people feel good, but through those events, raising money for good.
I just think it's so important that when people are being blessed with success, and the kind of success where you can go and help other people, don't wait for people to reach out to you.
23 years ago, we started having events partnering with the governor of the state of Nevada, each and every governor we've had since 2000, to have a major event each year to benefit those charities in our valley that need our help the most.
I'd really be happy we raised $1.5 million every year. Our first one, we raised $375,000, so we've come a long way.
Over 15 years, Olympia Charitable Foundation has donated over $2 million to the Nevada Childhood Cancer Foundation. Unbelievable.
We send hundreds of kids to camp in the summertime that are sick and inflicted with some kind of disease. And it's very challenging to send these kind of children to camp. But we send doctors and nurses and that, and it's really a wonderful experience.
It's the most exciting when we take those checks, give them to the charities, but also when we invite all of the kids from each and every one of those charities to a pool party, pancake breakfast after party, which for them is fun, and you see them all jumping in the pool and running around and having fun. It warms the heart, and that's the pinnacle of it all, right? To give out the checks and do that. And then throughout the summer, we get invited to their events, and I get to see them at camp. Or we get to go on to Operation School Bell and see those kids get clothes, or walk around and tour Opportunity Village. And it's the access that where you see the dollars at work that gives you the momentum to continue into the next year.
They are true to their mission and their beliefs and their company standards. Olympia companies, they don't expect anything in return from us as a foundation. They just want to make sure their dollars are being spent wisely and to support the children and our mission.
Donations we get from the Southern Islands Fall Festival that the Olympia Companies Charitable Foundation put through and the Governor's Black Tie over the years pays for our tutors.
People have no idea out there how wonderful they are, how gracious they are, and how loving they can be, that these donations come to these different charities. What they have done for us can never be measured in any words.
Where Gary goes, so does the Olympia companies, and they just do so much for this community.
We can't do what we do without them.
Look at the various charitable organizations here in the Valley. Pick some, help some, and you'll feel a lot better for it. And this valley is a wonderful place to do it, and it's a great place to live.
When you can look out at a crowd of this size or at the Las Vegas Valley and say, look what we can do, look what we can achieve together, it's amazing.